How do you deal with competition? What is the role of competition in your life, in your position as a leader? If you want to find out about this, watch this video part 10 of my series Project Choose Discomfort, where I talk about all my leadership lessons from Imagine Nepal. Before I begin this video and before I begin this entire talk, I just want to say I may not have the most insightful things to share here because for me this wasn't like a business competition. You know, when you're working in the industry, I understand there's very strong competition that happens. I understand that for certain kinds of companies and organizations, competition is really huge and very difficult. For me personally, it wasn't such a big difficult thing to deal with because of two reasons. Number one, I was the outsider here. I had nothing to prove to anybody. Anything that I did would be good, whether it was good or bad or ugly, because I was not one of them. Everyone else was a creator. Everyone else was a filmmaker or a vlogger. So for me, even if I did okay, I would still be fine because I'm a corporate trainer. That's not my field at all. So that was one thing. That's why I felt the stress of competition was a lot less. And number two, because in this particular journey, I realized that competition is great, but collaboration was even more important. Because ultimately, all of us together just have this one aim, and that is to take Nepal to the world, to share the stories of this wonderful country with the entire world. So for me, this one wasn't so much about competition, it was a bit more about collaboration. And also because everybody that's there is already a winner. You know, not anybody was invited. These were people who have done genuinely great work in their respective fields. So for me, when I approached this topic, yes, of course, we tried to do a great job. Yes, of course, we tried to create videos that were really good. Yes, of course, I wanted videos that would make me proud. Yet we never approached this entire project as jitnu parsa, you know, we have to win. We called ourselves champions because we felt like champions because we were doing a great job. Yet it was never only about winning. It was also about the experiences along the way. Having said that, this is how we dealt with competition. After the first 2 episodes were shot, I realized that the other people were doing a phenomenal job. And instead of letting the competition pull me down and make me feel horrible, I think what we did was we realized the competition was just there to help us grow. You know, my best friend in college is a girl called Pooja. I love her a lot. And Pooja and me had this strange relationship where every single time, every single term for the years we were together, Pooja would get 1 mark less than me in every subject. It was just strange. So Pooja and me had this wonderful chemistry where Pooja is the smarter one, the one who told me what to study, the one who told me what the exam paper would be like, because she just had this intuition and she would be like, no, this will come, that will not come, you know. And I would do exactly what she said because I trust Pooja completely, and yet I would always get a mark more than her. Sometimes I was like, oh my God, you know, it's because of Pooja that I'm having to study so much, just because I want to do slightly better than her, because anyways, everyone else is getting sort of lower than us. And then I realized that Pooja was the one that was pushing me to do better. It's your competition that makes you become better every single day because they keep you on your toes. And that's what this show is as well. I never started this project as, oh my God, I have to be better than this one or better than that one. Yet every week, as we watched video after video, I realized that all these people are magicians. And the work that they was doing was so good that made me also sort of buckle up and pull up my socks and bring my A game out there. And I think that's what I understood about competition here. Perhaps it's not very applicable to people who are working in a real business scenario where your money or your growth or your net worth would depend, or the way your organization was performing or the way people were getting paid would depend on the competition. For us, it was a lot lighter here because it was just a TV show. It was just a lot of fun. But of course, what I learned was if we collaborated, if we all worked together, we'd do a great job.